So we're in a bear market and we want to take this time to find those sweet underpriced cryptos that are gonna 100x when that sleepy bull finally awakes. And you should know by now that in order to get 100x on a cryptocurrency, we want to find cryptos with really small market caps. Why? Because in order for something like Sandbox to 100x, you need $99 billion of value to enter that ecosystem. But if you find a project with just a $1 million market cap, all you need is $99 million to enter, and you've got yourself a mythical 100x return on your money. But that leads us to the question, how do we find these really tiny market cap cryptos? Well, there is a really effective way, but it's extremely time consuming. And it's to go over to CoinGecko, sort every cryptocurrency by market cap, and then individually go over the top 1,000, and then individually go over the white paper, the tokenomics, the team, the website, the socials of every single cryptocurrency under a $10 million market cap. And once you go through these individual features and you give them each a grade, and then you give them an average and then plot them on a graph, well, lucky for you, that's exactly what me and my brother did inside our Patreon over the last 3 weeks. And what we found was a lot of absolute trash. But when we kept digging a little bit further, we found even more trash. But once we went a little bit further, we did come across some really incredible looking projects. So in this video, we're gonna reveal 4 really awesome looking projects under a $10 million market cap in the metaverse space. These are the ones that have the potential to go on to be the next Sandbox and the next Decentraland, but haven't really hit that mainstream narrative yet. So all I ask in return is you hit that like button down below for me, put on your metaverse hat, and let's jump in. So there's no denying humans are spending more and more time online, and we're slowly integrating deeper and deeper into technology. As we progress towards 3D modeling, and now we're building with pixels instead of atoms, we're getting to a point where I can see 2D iPhone videos of people becoming as outdated as black and white old photographs currently are. I mean, Facebook have pivoted their entire business around the metaverse. Bored Ape Yacht Club are creating their own 3D metaverse. Sandbox and Decentraland have once again been huge, but these are all the billion-dollar companies. So let's go through these 4 tiny market cap cryptos in reverse market cap order from biggest down to the smallest. The first is called Afan. Afan launched in January of 2022. They currently have a $9.5 million market cap and have a very solid looking team. Their chief product officer worked at both EA Games and Unity, and their chief development officer worked at both Disney and Nintendo. They secured $20 million worth of funding and are building a free-to-play, play-to-earn, geolocation-based metaverse that converges the virtual and real worlds. Rewards that their users earn in the virtual world can be used and spent in the real world. Their graphics are pretty damn awesome, their AR integration is pretty damn awesome, and they're focused on creating a sustainable play-to-earn model. They're doing this by implementing some really cool tech, including a Pokemon Go inspired augmented reality activity, where they host campaigns. For example, an announcement will be made that 20 wildlife buddies will be attacking a shopping mall this weekend. Players who capture them will earn rewards, while the one who captures the green monster will win the grand prize, a trip for 2 to Paris. You could think of a sustainable value loop here, because a shopping center or mall who want to attract thousands and thousands of people to rock up there are going to put up the money for these sort of buddy competitions. And that's why this project really excites me, except for one thing. Unfortunately, they have a fully diluted market cap of $39 million, which means there is a lot of token inflation that's coming in the next couple of years. I'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of the video. The next metaverse under a $10 million market cap is called Fox. They have a $9.2 million market cap, and it's actually the oldest metaverse project on this list, because unlike the other projects, this token was actually launched in November of 2020. Unlike Afan though, this means their token has already been almost fully diluted and has a fully diluted market cap of $10.5 million. The CEO of Fox has some pretty legit experiences at places like Virgin and Grab, and now aspires to be a global leader in immersive metaverse experiences focused on retail, media, gaming, and rewards. They have a really cool looking NFT project, some big and ambitious goals, and a great track record of executing exactly what's on their roadmap. The downside to this project though is that they did reach a $400 million all-time high market cap in the last bull run. And they also have quite a broad goal of conquering many industries at once instead of hyper-focusing down and nailing one of them. Next up, we have Zana. Or Zana, or Zane. I'm not entirely sure how to say it, but one thing I am entirely sure of is they're an amazing looking project with amazing tech. Zana currently have an $8.9 million market cap and over $600,000 in 24-hour trade volume. Zana was very recently launched in July of 2022, and the graphics, the technology, and the implementation of product that already exists is pretty world class. They're a mobile focused metaverse with land, games, world builders, launch pads, NFTs, and even virtual AI girlfriends. conference. Do I need to say more? They're a very solid team based out of Dubai and have delivered some unique and very promising technology. Zana sort of strikes me as a higher quality Blocktopia, which funny enough, Blocktopia actually reached a $1.16 billion market cap in the last bull run. But unfortunately, for as high as I flew when I came across this project, what sent me into an absolute spiral of sadness and depression was looking at their tokenomic structure. They have an insane 25x inflation coming over the next few years. So be very careful buying into the token of this project, and maybe if you're interested, take a look at their NFTs instead. Now, finding these projects are a byproduct of us spending 100 days going over the top 1,000 cryptocurrencies by market cap. In fact, we are individually investigating, grading, and reporting back on each project, and even plotting them against each other inside our Patreon. This is where these 4 tokens that we're talking about in their video rank overall. But there's so many other awesome tokens that we're coming across. And if you want full access to that shortlist, the token breakdowns and their full rankings, and even other tools to save you hours to get ahead of mainstream like our crypto influencer wallet tracking software, I highly recommend joining us. I'll leave the link in the description below, but be careful because we only open up a handful of seats every video and we sell out every single time. So please make sure you join if you're interested. Now, this last Metaverse token is sort of a bonus because it's more of a gaming verse than a Metaverse. But it comes with a very interesting story that is very relevant to our Patreon influencer wallet trackers, or at least their social trackers. Because this token currently has an $8.9 million market cap and a fully diluted market cap of 14.2 million. But something very specific took this exact token from a third of a cent all the way up to 1.6 cents in just 11 days. And that was a tweet between 2 of crypto's biggest gaming influencers. But before I describe what happened, let me describe this gaming verse itself. It's called Compete with a K, and is a team-based multiplayer game where you create your avatar and run around having fun in an almost GTA style looking game. You can play with your friends. Compete has awesome graphics, is a play to earn infrastructure, and the CEO is an ex-pro gamer himself. Now, apart from this game looking pretty damn awesome and it actually being out there in the world in a beta testing form right now, we believe the strongest thing that influenced the price of these cryptocurrencies and metaverses is their social narratives. And so when Alex Becker put out a tweet asking for underrated cryptos, he received a reply from Crypto God John, a prominent crypto influencer on Twitter. And the now deleted tweet says this: a recommendation for Alex Becker to have a look at the game Compete. Alex Becker simply liked the tweet. And over the next 11 days, people got a whiff of this and the price shot up 500%. Tell me that following and tracking these social influencers is not the most powerful thing that you could be doing in Web3. So what are my overall thoughts on these 4 Metaverse tokens? Well, first of all, I think it's really awesome that we're in a bear market and things are calm and we have 100 days to go over these tokens without a bunch of FOMO. And I think when the next bull finally comes, we're gonna have an even stronger Metaverse, AR, and AI technology narrative. And of course, these 4 projects are very well placed to take advantage of that and outpace the average of the market, especially considering looking at which Metaverse projects absolutely skyrocketed last bull cycle, such as Blocktopia, which did over a 600x return from its ICO, and it really was full of promises and not much actual product. However, I'm currently not investing any of my own money at the moment into any of these projects. Why? Well, some of them have insane token inflation that I would not be touching, but mainly because I believe there's better opportunities on this top 1,000 crypto list than these ones I'm listing here. I will, however, once that narrative comes back around to the Metaverse and the next bull run, be returning to this list to see how these projects are going and if I want to put some money in them then. Thanks for watching, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.